What if I told you China's big money problem isn't just about how much they owe, but what they're spending it on? Could China find a new way to success, or are they on a path to trouble? Stick around because this is one mystery you won't want to miss. Hey everyone, welcome back to Real Estate Investing News. Today, we've got a super exciting topic for you all. We're diving into the insights of a brilliant economist, Michael Pettis, on China's economic situation. Economics can sound daunting, but don't worry. We'll break it down in the most understanding way for you. So, let's get started. Imagine a piggy bank where you're saving up for something cool, like a new bike. But instead of saving, you borrow money to get the bike now. That's kind of what's happening with China's economy, according to Michael Pettis. But there's a twist. It's like borrowing money for a bike and things that give back less value than you hoped. Pettis points out that China's been borrowing lots of money, which is alright. The real issue is what they're doing with that money. A lot of it went into building massive projects and fancy buildings. At first, this made the economy boom, and everyone was happy. But here's the kicker. Some of these projects weren't worth the money spent. Imagine borrowing $100 to build something, but that something only ends up being worth $80. That's a bummer, right? You might think, okay, let's just admit we lost some money and move on. But it takes a lot of work. Pettis says that China's been keeping up appearances, pretending everything's worth what they spent. This is like pretending your $80 thing is still worth $100. It sounds okay for a while, but eventually, you have to face the music. The big worry here is China's debt, the money it owes. It's been growing so much that it's even more than what the United States owes. And that's saying something. This became clear when some places in China admitted they couldn't repay their debts. This was a huge shock and made a lot of people nervous. For a long time, China's growth was all about building things and selling houses. But now, those options need to be bringing in the bucks like before. So, what's next? Pettis discusses looking at new ways to grow, like technology and innovation. But it's more challenging than flipping a switch. These new areas are still small fries compared to the big stuff China's been doing. Pettis is saying China needs to sit down and think hard about how it's trying to make its economy bigger and better. Imagine you keep borrowing cash to buy stuff that doesn't help you out much in the end. You'd need to stop, right? Start saving more or figure out a more brilliant way to spend. That's what he's suggesting China should do. So, what does this all mean? It means China has some tough choices to make. But it's not all doom and gloom. China can start fixing things by understanding the real issues like Pettis is trying to do. And that's good news for China and the whole world. So, what's the takeaway from our chat with Michael Pettis? It's all about seeing China's money puzzle in a new light. It's not just about how much debt there is, but what they did with it that's causing a headache. As China looks for new ways to keep growing, it's standing at a crossroads, wondering where to go. What's your take? Your turn to jump in. How do you feel about what Pettis shared? Could new gadgets and tech give China's economy the boost it needs? Drop your ideas and opinions below so we can chat about it. And hey, if you had fun exploring this economic adventure with us, hit that like button, spread the word to your buddies, and subscribe for more accessible chats about the big stuff happening in our world. Until we meet again, keep tossing us your excellent questions, stay super curious, and don't forget, we're all in this together, trying to make sense of our unbelievable, beautiful world. Catch you in the following video.